in tune to the 7997 podcast with Chris and Jackie, here trying to create a deeper connection between the two of us and hopefully with you. Now, if you're new here, this is our first episode in the new brand. If you've been here for a while, you're old watchers and listeners. We kind of switched into something a little bit new so we could talk about more than just Mexico. Mm-hmm. We'll definitely be talking about Mexico, but we want to expand.
We have to because we live here.
I mean,
it's a thing.
It's going to affect us one way or the other.
Right.
We want to expand our topics just a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I do want to give a shout out because by the time you see this video, we should be at, over 200 subscribers?
See?
So as always, big thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
Who are watching, who are supporting, who are sharing, who are, engaging and leaving tons of comments. We love the conversation. Keep that
Prayers.
up.
I just read a blessing from the Virgin Islands. Now, if you could bless us with a plane ticket to the Virgin, that was just, it was really sweet. Like it stopped me in my tracks and I had to respond like a second ago. Yeah. So thank you for your kind words and your blessings and like you said, the funny comments and just being engaged. You know, we appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. May I interrupt you?
For sure.
So I've been stopped by some of our viewers recently, and you all wanted to know why we changed the name, as well as what in the world do those numbers mean.
Well, guess what? You're going to have to wait because we're not going to give it away in the first episode.
No?
No.
Oh, and we shall move on.
We'll tell you at some point.
Okay.
We'll share that with you. But not today.
I was on y'all's side. But...
Sorry, not going to happen. Got to have some mystery for a little while. You can't give it up on the first date, right?
Oh, well, that's not what you said back in 1998.
That's what you said. I'm copying you.
Nah, don't do that.
But anyway, if you're listening, if you're watching, we're available on all platforms. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the follow button. Whatever you do, would you rate on Apple Podcasts? Whatever you got to do to be engaged with us, do that. We appreciate your support.
And share.
And give us some feedback. Yes.
For you all to share. We appreciate that.
Yeah. So this week.
And they can buy us coffee too, can't they?
Yes, we do have a buy a coffee link. So if you want to, give a little money in our pocket because you appreciate what we're sharing with you.
Love offering.
We would appreciate that for sure. Link is in the description. So this week we're talking about Mike Tyson and how Mike Tyson is the future of aging, which is really Mike Tyson of all people.
I wanna be like Mike.
I mean, that's Michael Jordan, but sure. But right now, Mike has planned to fight at 57, 58 years old in July. And if you've seen Mike over the years, like he's always kind of been in the news. He's always kind of been in pop culture somewhere.
Yeah, he's been immersed in our culture. That's right.
For sure. But he is a scary and formidable enemy. For those of us, we grew up in the 70s and the 80s, and we got to see Mike in his rare form.
Glory.
In his glory.
On the, what was it, pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view fights.
It was pay-per-view fights, HBO.
Yeah.
And boy, I wouldn't want to run into him in the alley then, and I don't want to step on his J's accidentally now.
I don't want to set up a fight and fight him now.
Period.
It doesn't even have to be a surprise. Like, I don't want to plan out a battle with Mike Tyson.
Period.
An interesting thing, you said he's on pay-per-view. This fight is actually going to be on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Which is interesting because, you never see sports in any form on Netflix unless it's a documentary.
I didn't know that.
So, if all this goes through, I think there's probably some,
some future
it may not
going
happen.
on.
It may happen, kind of a situation going on.
Yeah.
But it's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
It has some special rules. So instead of 3-minute rounds, it has 2-minute rounds because Mike is old and he needs a little less time. I want to get this thing over with quick.
Sounds really rigged, but whatever. They agreed to it.
They're also using 16-ounce gloves instead of usual 10-ounce gloves, which is actually a safety thing I found out.
Okay, so okay.
So it's a little bit more cushion in there. I guess you don't hit as hard maybe, or it's just...
So now we got to save his dentures.
We got less knuckle. I mean... You might be saving Mike or you might be saving his opponent, Jake Paul.
I'm just saying.
One of them might be saved, both of them might be saved.
Somebody needs to get cushioned.
Right. But there's also the rules that there are no judges doing scoring. So if you win this fight, you got a knockout. There's no winning on points or anything like that.
Okay. So, because normally it's like round one, somebody got a point.
Right.
Okay. So none of that.
None of that here. You got to knock somebody out.
He said, man, I ain't got time for all that. Just take me out or I'm taking you out. And that's just it, right? Win, lose, no draw.
That's it. And to me, that's the beauty
Wow.
of it is that, okay, Mike is older in age. He is obviously not going to be in the same physical shape he was when he was, a young kid coming
Right.
out. So he's tweaking the rules just a little bit to
Uh-huh.
say, I still got it. I can still get in the ring. I can still throw these punches. Maybe I can't last as long.
Right.
Maybe I need to knock you out instead of getting more points.
Yeah.
But I'm going to find a way to get this
wow.
done.
And for the record, I have seen his sparring.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I heard his last sparring partner like last week threw up or something like that
Okay.
out of the ring. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
give me one moment, Mr. Tyson, if you please, sir. I gotta need a bucket. Absolutely not. But what do you? I don't know. I haven't aged that gracefully. Just to
I
put it
mean,
out there.
it gets to a certain point where I can give you, 4 good rounds or 2 good rounds or 1 good round,
Right. Right.
whether it be in the boxing ring or in other situations.
Right.
You may not have all them rounds still in you the way you had when you were young, but I can tweak the situation. I can get 1 good round in. You know what I'm saying? You knock it out. So we're kind of talking about, okay, what are the things that the bedroom being one of them. One of the things that as you get older,
It changes.
it changes. How do you make sure that you can still engage in some way that's still satisfying to you, still gets you back into those things that you love? Like for me, it was basketball for a long time. I loved playing basketball.
What a segue.
I haven't played basketball in years now, but the last time I played, I felt like, I still got it. I still got, muscle memory. And you get out there in your first couple shots of air balls and you don't have it at all.
Bricks.
And after a while, you might get back into your muscle memory, make a couple
Get your
shots.
little rhythm right.
But I'm not running up and down full court basketball. Like
Absolutely
that's
not.
not happening. I'm not doing one-on-one with the kids in the driveway no more. I might go out there and shoot some free throws for, 20 minutes and I'd be good. And that's what I can get into.
Right.
But you still have some of that, that old thrill that you used to have. And you can kind of tweak those rules a little bit. So thinking about that, like what's something that over the years, you kind of feel like you still got it? Or maybe you have to tweak those rules a little bit to feel like you still got it.
Okay, so that's a good question. How about just waking up without a cramp in my back or my neck? How about that?
I mean, good luck with that.
I used to be able to just wake up, feel refreshed, energized, and ready to go. I was actually talking to a young lady, her mom. We had dinner last week while they were here visiting. And there actually used to be times in my life, I ain't even go to sleep. How you like that? Ain't even go to sleep. Party all night or stayed up, studying or whatever, writing the paper all night long, right? Get up. Don't get up. Wash up.
Stay up. Yeah.
Stay up, wash up, and go out for the day and be fine.
Yeah.
Now, you need a nap.
I mean, it's hard to get past 3:00 in the afternoon without taking a nap.
Life is just so different now. Like it is so different. Just having to make allocations for things, and we're not even old. Like that's the one thing we're not.
I mean,
We're not.
by some people's standards, we're old.
Yeah, I guess. If you
Certain
talk
days
to
I
us
feel
half our
young.
age, right?
Most days I don't feel young.
But we're not old.
Yeah.
But our bodies and minds, it's just they're changing. Like they really, really are.
Yeah.
I saw this cute little this little thing on social media, and it said all the things that used to be punishments when we were little are now rewards. Go to bed early. Yes.
Absolutely.
No party this weekend. Hallelujah. The plans have been canceled. Won't he do it? I mean, it's just all of those things. And it's like 20 years ago, you would be upset.
Yeah.
You'd be disappointed. But now it's like, I can get to bed early. I ain't got to go and do nothing. They cancel. You're like, you be reading the text. You're like, wait a minute, second, hold on. Let me tell the people.
Get your reader glasses on.
I need readers. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, is 1 better or 2 better? 1 or 2? It's 2. So here I go. I'm reading, right? I'm like, wait a minute, wait. They canceled the party? We don't really go to parties, but maybe we'll go like to a game night at Danny's house, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, it's been canceled? Oh, okay. That's just an example. But y'all know, leave a comment because we're telling the truth, right? So I was talking to Mom today. So my mother-in-law lives here, my mother-in-law, And, they were traveling last week, right?
Yeah.
So she and my father-in-law, Stephen Ty Fashions, they are fashion designers.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? They had to plan out their whole trip. Like, okay, what about snack breaks? What about bathroom breaks? What about this? We do the same thing. It's like, wait a minute. Go to the bathroom. Wherever you have a free water closet, you better go. Don't you get on that road and not go to the restroom. It just changes.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting. And I just don't remember, our elders talking to us about it.
Yeah.
They would make fun. Oh, you young whippersnappers, you don't know nothing. You just keep on living. And that's all they would say.
Yeah.
How about give me some advice so that I don't just wake up sore? Can we?
If we're gonna be honest, they didn't have any advice to give us.
How come?
I think we actually are probably aging better than they are. So like,
Do tell.
like my dad just passed recently, and like I would always hear him say, "I just want to survive longer than my father did." Like my grandfather outlived my grandfather.
The previous generation.
Which he did.
Mm-hmm.
And like I kind of have some of that mentality, but I'm like past that. Like I'm not just trying to outlive you and out survive you. I'm actually trying to
you want to thrive.
You want to thrive. You want to be healthy in that space. You don't just want to say, oh well, I had my heart attack 10 years later than he had his heart attack. Like that's no way to age.
That's not a goal, right?
So like, some of our earlier generations don't know, didn't have a good plan,
That's really
weren't taking care of themselves in that way.
Yeah.
So they didn't really even think about aging in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And even in my family, it's a little different because they were mostly Jehovah's Witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't even think about the aging process in that way. They're thinking about the afterlife, right? So life on earth wasn't even that big of a deal to them. They weren't worried about going to college and get all this education. They weren't worried about getting a whole bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
They were worried about serving the Lord and dying. So like, whether I die of diabetes or I die of natural causes, I'm still dead. And then I get my reward after the end.
That's so interesting.
So thinking about that in a spiritual aspect, like, are you even just looking past this life and not even taking care of yourself in this life?
Mm-hmm.
So like, what do we do to make sure that we stay as healthy as possible, live a long life, as much as possible, and just do better than our last generation did, and actually help our generation following us even get even healthier than we are.
Yeah. I know what we need to do. We got to sweat.
I mean, sure.
The hills. We need to take advantage of these natural hills that we have here in San Miguel.
But you said take a nap first.
Wait a sec. You said Bengay and ice it up and down.
And put my CPAP mask on because I can't sleep without it.
I want to age like my mom. So y'all know my mother passed away a year ago, March. But it was Alzheimer's, so it was a cognitive disease, right? However, my mother used to chase. Remember, she used to chase the grandkids around.
Yep.
My mother was very active. Load them up in a car, take them out. I'm out. We're gone. I mean, she ripped and ran the road with them. Mm-hmm. And if they, young, and they're out in the yard, she was chasing them and having a good time. You know what I mean? So I want to do that. I really, really do. I also would love to be able to sit Indian style without my backside going numb.
And on that one, we're going to take a quick break. Give our knees a rest, and we'll be right back with you after this break. 797. So we've gotten up from our Indian style. It took us a good, 10 minutes to get up from that position.
My leg is still asleep.
Get the knees cracking and popping. But one thing I'm kind of thinking about, like as I age, I find it a lot harder just to kind of tell a story. Mm-hmm. Like even just what happened that day, or if I'm at work and I'm trying to explain, a particular project, I just can't find the words.
Because it is right there.
They won't come to me for some reason.
It's right there. You just like, hold on, y'all. You know what? As soon as I say it, you gonna know the word too. Mm-hmm. It's right there.
And like at work, I can tweak the system a little bit because something I know I'm going to present, I can write it down. I can take some time and think through it and just read off a piece of paper.
But off the cuff?
Like literally today, I had to have a presentation. I literally just read it off the slides.
Okay.
Because guess what? It wasn't that important of a presentation, and I'm just going to read the slides sometimes. It ain't always going to be the greatest performance in the world. Mm-hmm. But if I'm thinking about, that story back from 1985 when I was at such and such with, this person and that person, I don't remember the names of the person. I don't remember what the name of the place was I was at.
Mm-mm.
I just know it was the thing with the people in the place. And if you get the punchline of it, then lucky you. If not, then just let me, be my old man thing.
Yeah.
We all have that sort of old person in the family who just tells stories. Some of them know all the details. Some of them don't.
Some know every
Some do.
dot and tittle.
Yeah.
They know every detail. Yeah. But
Dot and tittle. You know tittle. Look at you. For those who don't know, the dot of the I is actually called the tittle.
I am very, very well learned.
Oh, you're very worldly. Okay.
Coach, I got 3 degrees. You better watch it.
Well, you've been married to a designer for several years who probably taught you that tittle at some point.
Absolutely not.
But you don't remember the detail of that story.
Because you lied. How you can't remember details of a lie? That's what makes lying so harmful.
Because you got to tell the same lie the exact same way multiple times?
Correct.
Well, you can do that if you're skilled enough. Good lies.
I am very cultured. Thank you. World traveled.
But anyway, I think of another example of Andre 3000 lately, who just dropped his,
flute album.
His flute album. Which, many people were disappointed it was a flute album and it wasn't a rap album.
Artists can do
whatever you want.
That was his new medium.
Right.
Yeah.
But he made a statement that, what am I supposed to be rapping about? Colonoscopies?
Right.
Like, he felt like he was too old to be rapping. But for those who know, I've been rapping since I was 12 years old. I'm almost as old as Andre 3000. Mm-hmm. I have plenty of things to rap about. Mm-hmm. We all have life and lessons and things that you can talk about.
So go ahead, spit a little something.
It's not the time for
that.
Come
on, do a little freestyle.
Again, I'll tell the story. Again, I'll remember to tell the story.
Go ahead.
But at the end of the day, like, you can rap about a colonoscopy if you want to, and you can be creative about it. Mm-hmm. MC named Pharoah Monch wrote a verse about being a bullet. Like, there is a creative way to approach anything, and hopefully as you get older, that creative skill gets sharper and gets better, and you get more imaginative, and you can still do that thing. Yeah. Or maybe you just feel like that's not my thing anymore and I want to move on to something else, and he decided to go do flute stuff. Yeah, yeah. But there were still pictures of him in the studio with Common. Mm-hmm. So, Andre, what are you doing?
Andre 3000, if
you better be on it. Common got a new record coming out. You better be on it. It's produced by Pete Rock. You was in the studio. Ooh. If you didn't put a verse on there, there's a problem. I don't want to hear no flute solos either. Because honestly, his flute playing is not all that either. I'm not a flute specialist, but I know, a decent flute when I hear it.
I do.
He just freestyling the flute the whole time.
Condone this foolishness that's going on right here. I have respect for the man, but I think I understand what he's saying. It seems as though, this is just my takeaway, is that he's aged out of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He's aged out of it. Mm-hmm. Like how I would love for older men to age out of a tracksuit and Jordans. Or I would love for, grandmothers to age out of a club. Just go to the library.
Or never age into a sequined hat and a sparkly shirt.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Sparkles a night. Sparkle, sparkle.
I'm just saying, like, there are things that you don't necessarily have to age out of. Okay. You can
age gracefully with it.
Right. And I think hip hop in general is a young person's sport. Generally, people think of that. Mm-hmm. But I think we've gotten to the point where it's old enough as an art form that we can see what old people in that particular role look like, sound like, what they can talk about. Mm-hmm. And he has plenty of examples of people to look at that are in his same class. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z and Common and Mos Def and Quali, like all those people came up with them at the same time, and they're still making music. Yeah. So you have several examples of what it could look like. It doesn't have to be you talking about, I'm with my squad and my Jordans on the block. And like, you're older than that. Yes.
Right.
So how do you kind of evolve what you're doing?
So your storytelling is more mature.
How do you tweak your situation to kind of fit where you are in your age?
Well, I wish somebody come and tweak my neck. I do know I just ordered a new pillow because, again, I'm aging. I don't know how gracefully I'm doing it. I know it's achy. It's not I'm not aging. I'm aching. As I get older, I'm aching. My shoulder hurts right now. I just ordered a memory foam pillow. It'll be here on the 16th. Lord willing, it'll come here earlier. I'm done.
Fellas, if y'all out there, and I know you are because I look at the analytics, and I know most of the audience is men out there listening. If your girl has 85 pillows in the bed, out the bed, around the bed, there's no space for you in the bed because there's more pillows in there, Give me a shout out in the comments. Feel my pain.
Don't y'all leave in the comments.
I get a slither of a
foolishness.
king size bed to sleep on every night because the rest of it is pillows. It's not fair.
Anywho, I'm gonna say one last thing, and then you can wrap it up,
and then we can fade it out.
Please fade it to black. Did I mention my neck is aching? But no, listen, for real. And y'all, again, please tell us if this is happens to you. There'll be times like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go walk. All of a sudden, my right ankle just started acting a little funny. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, don't even say it out loud. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, something, my disc will slip. Like, what? I got literally to limp to the couch because I thought about exercising.
Your body knows what you were trying to do, and it stops you. It's scientifically proven that your body likes to hold you at a particular weight.
Well, it needs to let go.
You got to get to a weight and then stay there for a while.
It needs to let go.
But like, why are you trying to keep me at this weight, body?
Well, I also need to stop ordering pizza for dinner. Sometimes it is. So I think just to put a picture, for real, a period on it. Mm-hmm. A lot of it are the choices that we make.
Yep, absolutely.
So I will say this: I would never be able to do. So if we go back to Mike, brother Tyson.
Yeah.
What I did at age 20 and 25, if I'm fast forwarding, I wouldn't be able to do it at 57 because I have not even maintained.
Right.
At least he has maintained.
That's something we can learn from Mike.
A level of fitness.
Over the past 20, 30 years. Right? And mental, right?
What?
Like even
mental fortitude, physical.
Looking at interviews with Mike, he seems smarter now than he was when he was younger. Like he found some enlightenment, some inner peace, probably some Lord in there somewhere. Mike has been maintaining his mind and body over the years.
That is correct.
And, we haven't.
So we got something to learn.
Got something to get back to. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tyson. I hope you come out of there healthy.
And I hope you knock that 27-year-old YouTuber out.
Don't hurt him too bad,
him out, Mike.
Don't knock him out the box, Rick.
Like the Mike Tyson. They start fading back.
But wait, let's be clear though. He gonna be old man strong.
Yeah.
I don't think the young man, I don't know his name. I don't think he's gonna come out and just go, okay, round one, I'm knocking Mike out. He's gonna be old man strong.
Yeah.
For the whole record.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Now Jake Paul did fight Nate Robinson, the basketball player.
Oh, okay.
He did beat him.
Oh.
I mean it's Nate Robinson. I don't know.
He's sort of short though.
I don't know. He's not a boxer, he's a basketball player. Mm-hmm. But he has some wins under his belt. So it may be some challenge for Mike with the age difference. If they were the same age, it'd be a slaughter.
Correct.
So maybe there's a chance. But either way, if it happens, I'll be tuning in. I got my Netflix already up. Account is good.
Yep.
And I'm going to watch Mike, beat out a young boy.
And we will not have pizza and wings at the fight. That's how we know we will. No, we will not.
Yes, we will.
I'm going to roast some more of them beets. Wait a minute, y'all. I roasted some beets the other day, and they were right delicious.
I mean, a roasted beet salad is delicious.
It was delicious.
With a little slice of pizza on the side.
I promise y'all.
And a little wing.
We will not have any pizza or wings.
Yeah.
We have to learn from Brother Mike.
No, we don't.
Good day. I hope y'all age well. And we're going to do better. We're going to start aging well, too.
Yes.
Let's age better. Because we're seasoned. It's achy.
So we're like a nice dry-aged Wagyu steak. Well-seasoned.
Wagyu for sure.
Well-aged.
If y'all don't know what it is, y'all just go check it.
Full of fat. The metaphor is working right now, baby. Really don't stop me. Don't stop me.
It is perfect. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord, y'all help us.
But we're
going to do better, y'all.
Yeah, peace, y'all. We're gone.
Good day.
This is the 7997 Podcast, your home for raw and honest conversation, featuring Chris and Jackie, with new episodes every Sunday, wherever you get your podcasts.